All right, check. Y'all just got to be aware of that.
Unknown caller.
Peace and Black Power family. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace, brother. This is Brother Hassan from Miami.
It's Brother Hassan?
Yeah, Brother Hassan from Miami.
Brother Hassan from Miami. What's on your mind, my brother?
Listen, so the situation with Brother Phil, we got to understand what what elders left us, right? Like the works with the destruction of black civilization, right? Where they talk about the mulatto problem. And they talk about, how Egypt fell and how other civilizations fell from race mixing. If we're going to talk about black empowerment, we have to do it from a spectrum of 360 degrees. You get what I'm saying? If we're going to build on black economics, we can't intermingle with people outside of our race. When we die, those economics and those benefits that we acquired while we were here are going to go to the oppressor or to someone outside of our race.
Now stop. I just heard everything you said just now about we can't intermingle with those people outside of our race. Let me ask you a question. Do you work for the white man? Do you get paid from the white man? So you're intermingling with people outside of your race. When you go and buy your food, do you buy all strictly black food? When you buy your clothes, do you just go and spend all your money with black people? Do you have children? Do you send your children to the school by the white man to get programmed by white people? But what I'm saying is we can't point the finger when you got 40 fingers pointing back at yourself. I give less than a fuck. Hold on. I give less than a damn about who another man is sleeping with. All right? I grew up out of that. I used to bang on all of that, but now I'm older now. I give less than a hell with who another man is sleeping with, because when I look at him and I see what he uses his platform for, his wife ain't got no say, or don't say that, or don't do that, or don't bang on that. No, Phil uses his platform for what? To educate our people. All right? I don't give a damn who he sleep with at night. That ain't my problem. My problem is with what I do at my life to make my life better, make my children better. That's what it is. I'm not banging on my brothers no more, man.
We're not talking about you.
Go ahead, brother.
Community.
Go ahead, brother.
If we're talking about a community effort, and we're talking about black empowerment, it's not just about what he's doing; it's what he's creating as well.
Right. But brother, you are creating white economics for white people. You work for the white man. What's the difference? You work for him. So that means you are keeping him in power by your labor. So if we really want to get technical, people don't want to look at that side though. So to me, when I see somebody that's doing everything pro them, then we could talk. We always talking, and we got to look in the mirror and look at ourselves. That's why I can't go out and talk about Phil until I get my shit right. My shit is not right. My shit is not perfect.
You gonna give me a second, brother?
Go ahead.
You gonna give me a second, brother?
Go ahead.
I'm saying from a social standpoint, it's disrespectful. If we have the workings, if we know what happened, John Henry Clark broke down what happened in Haiti with the mulatto situation, how that created a angst in between the African blacks and the mulattoes. Chancellor Williams broke down the destruction of black civilization, how the mulattoes have been created. You, my brother, being of Dominican descent, you know the price to pay when we mix and intermingle with people outside of our race. What I'm saying is, I understand I'm still on the corporate plantation. I admit that wholeheartedly. I'm still on the corporate plantation. I'm working my way out of that situation. But I'm saying if we're creating black empowerment, if we're about African empowerment, it has to be the black family or no family, 100%. There is no excuse. We have so many continental Africans, Jamaicans, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans of black African descent that we can marry. There is no excuse for a man to marry outside his race and to get all his natural resources. Because, to be honest with you, most of his supporters are black, right? So now we're up-leveling a man who doesn't have a black wife to speak for black issues. So now what happens to the young sisters growing up watching this man, or the single mothers watching this man? Right? And then see him creating biracial children. We're talking about a whole total effect. It's not just his relationship that I'm talking about, sir. I'm talking about socially. How can black people be about black empowerment and they're comfortable with seeing a black man with a non-black woman? That doesn't make any sense. Marcus Garvey said that no black man in the UNIA that has.
So you are more worried about who that man sleep with than the economic situation that's going on in our community, brother. You worrying about who Phil sleep with. I give less than a fuck about that. You could be right. No, hold on. I hear what you're saying. But to me, at the end of the day, whatever another man does, that ain't got no effect on me or my life. That's my brother. Hold on. No, he does to you because I see how inanimate you are. But to me, first, I'm looking at him as my brother first. I'm looking at him as my friend first. He have not done anything wrong to me, and I don't treat a brother like that. I don't treat my friend like that. You see? Only when I see them cross the line. He have never crossed my line. He have never did nothing disrespectful to me. So I'm not going to go out there and be disrespectful towards that black man. That's what I'm saying. All right? He's my brother first. I will call him before I go on air and try to air him out before the world. I'm not going to do that. I could be God damn it, you could call me a hypocrite all you want because I'm not going to be devilish and wicked like you to want to air out another brother. You be wicked. You be evil. Not you, caller. I'm not talking to you, brother. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not you, brother. I was talking to the chat.
What I'm saying is who he sleeps with also has an impact on the economical situation that we in, is what I'm trying to say, brother.
No, it don't, brother. No, it don't, brother. Come on, man.
It does.
Brother, come on, bro.
Allow me a chance to explain. Allow me a chance to explain, brother. Please, give me a chance to explain.
Go ahead, man.
We all know that most relationships in America will end in divorce. That's number one. Number two, black men do not live longer than any other race of men in this world, right? So when he dies, who is his money, his assets, everything that he created from his black television show, who is that going to? It's going to that non-black woman, right? Now, do you think that she's going to invest that money or whatever he earned into the black community? He's not. She's not. She's going to take whatever he did, whatever he earned, and spend it with her people and amongst her people. So it does have an impact on
who is her people? Who is his wife? Who is he?
I believe she's of Native American and French descent. But hold on, I don't want to lose my point, brother, because if I lose my point, then I'm going to get sidetracked. So what I'm saying, it does have an economical impact. You have African Americans who've been in this country 5 or 6 generations. We don't have no 5 or 6 generational wealth. Donald Trump's family has been able to produce wealth because they kept it white. The first thing they say is, listen, we going to keep this money white. Don't bring no Negroes in this family. So if we don't understand how to keep our penises and vaginas to black people and pass that money on, we're never going to be able to create generational wealth. And then we all know the byproduct of interracial mingling is going to create a biracial child who has a identity split, right? Now, what happened? You see Muhammad Ali grandchildren? Look at the Muhammad Ali grandchildren. This man has made a living off of talking about racism, white supremacy, and boxing, and now he has white grandchildren. We cannot keep doing that, sir. And I'm not bashing the brother. I don't know the brother personally. I'm just saying from what the elders have left for us, from John Henry Clark to Chancellor Williams, they all warned us about this mulatto problem and interracially mingling and dating outside of our race. It's about black African empowerment.
But interracial mingling, brother, is not just sexually, brother. It's like when you working as well, you are upholding his government, bro. That right there. Now we're gonna say, oh, that don't mean nothing. Nah, brother, we are keeping his motive, we are keeping his engine alive. We send our kids to his schools. We go to work for him to keep this whole plantation shit running. So that's all I'm saying. I mean, once I see a brother that's my brother, I'm not going out there to beat up on my brother. I would call him. I'm not saying you would do that, but I would call him. And a lot of the Negroes that's in there, these Negroes are like wolves with blood on their jaws for black people. Where these same niggas at? Where are these same Negroes that's in the YouTube condemning Phil? Where they was at on the front line when them Chinese was beating about people this summer? There was a massive call out. None of them niggas came out, bro. That's my point. Mm-hmm. That's my point. When you see these niggas in there condemning Phil, it's easy because, oh, that's a black nigga. Oh, yeah, it's easy for me to turn on him. But when you seen that shit go down, you ain't seen none of them. When you see our brothers and sisters getting shot down by the police, where these same niggas at that be in there condemning each other for some bullshit like, oh, he got a white wife. Nigga, we need you out there to defend our women. Where you at? No show up.
Stop.
Now, hold on. Okay. You don't show up. But now, there's some dirt on that brother. Let me go out there and bang on him. That's the point I'm making. Until I see my people stepping up for the real shit, then I can go ahead out there and run with you. Of course I sound like a fool, nigga, because you don't want to go out there and put your body on the line. See, it's easy to stay behind YouTube and condemn people. Yeah, that nigga sound like a fool. He telling me get my ass out there and support black people. Are you crazy, son? You sound stupid. Of course I sound stupid. Because now I'm calling you for action. So yes, I sound stupid. You see? Go ahead, brother.
What I'm saying is, I can speak for me personally. So we met up last time when I drove to New York. You know what I'm saying? Last year around this time, I'm about the movement, 100%. One of the things that black men have to institute, like Frances Cress Welsing said in her book, every black man has to wake up every day and say, today might be my last day on earth. You know what I'm saying? And we need to die for fighting racism and white supremacy. Again, I'm going to go back and I'm going to agree with you. Yes, we have to intermingle within this system of racism and white supremacy. But until the black man wakes up every day and challenges this system, is not going to take place. But also interracially mingling with them is not going to better the situation, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we fucked up in the situation. Excuse my language, you know what I'm saying? But dating with them and laying down with them is not going to better the situation. It has never worked, you know what I'm saying, in our favor, you know? And that's just my perspective from Miami, Florida. Brother Hassan calling up, you know what I'm saying?
I respect that, my brother. I respect that.
I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you as a black man for marrying a black woman and having black children and being an example, you know what I'm saying, within the community. A lot of people don't know, one of the first videos I ever watched was shot by you, that she was shooting Dr. Amos Wilson. You get what I'm saying? So you have had an impact on a lot of people's enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? And you have a black wife, and that's why I was attracted to your platform. You know what I'm saying? Because you had a black wife and you was unapologetically African.
Mm-hmm. All right.
With that being said, I want to say one thing before I get up out of here.
Go ahead, brother.
To call in. We just raised some money for Dr. Amos Wilson's headstone that's out there in New York, because I went to go see Dr. Amos Wilson last time I was up there, and he didn't have a headstone since 1995.
Wow.
So we raised the money for Dr. Amos Wilson's headstone. If you want to check it out, it's on my YouTube page. We haven't posted the pictures yet, but you can go to the GoFundMe. We already raised the money at Brotha Hassan on Instagram. I appreciate the time, Brother Sanat and Sanetta, you feel what I'm saying? And, you know, at times we got to agree to disagree. This is one of the things that I got to disagree with on that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm all about black empowerment, even though we in a system of racism and white supremacy.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate that.
Man, it's all love, brother. Appreciate you.
All right. Wow, Hassan went in, man. God damn, Hassan ain't come to play. All right, that's what's good. But even though Hassan has some valid points, I feel that I made some valid points, and a lot of y'all don't want to accept my side, because my points cause you to come out and have what? Action. My point brings action behind it, but y'all don't want that action. Y'all don't want to step up to the plate and bring that part out. You want to stay behind the computer, and you want to stay behind there just beating up your brother. Nah, man, I'm not going to jump out the window and beat up on my brother. I'm going to stay behind closed doors and talk to my brother. Did you know